Hello everyone, am I audible and visible now? I believe I'm audible and visible now. I can see. Could you please let me know? Not sure. Yes. Okay. All right. So don't know what to say. It's happy night, happy evening, happy morning. So we are having this YouTube live session at very odd times, and because I had to do it today, I promised that once I'm back home. So I was traveling for a class, and I came back today itself, and then was busy with some work. Was out for some work, and then got free just back home, like some time back. And like I promised, so that's the reason I'm here, because I could see a lot of queries floating around. What is this course? Why this course? Why this separate goal? And whether we'll get the book. There are a lot of queries that I have been receiving in the last 3 days since the time we have launched this course. So I wanted to pacify all of you and to give you that assurance that everything is being done in your best interest. Right. So that's the reason I'm here. So whatever queries you have, please feel free to ask. Whatever difficulties you are facing in accessing this course, whatever queries, please, okay, do let me know. And yes, Madzimer, you can see my throat is also gone. That happens generally after every class, the continuous 12 hours classes for 3 days. That definitely is a strain for the throat. And I think the online classes, the 150 short finally on the online platform of Unacademy will be a big sigh of relief for me as well. Right. So I think this is going to be beneficial to both of us, and I'm actually very, very grateful for. Grateful to the platform of Unacademy for giving us this platform, giving me this platform to reach out to so many of you. It was actually not possible to reach, everywhere for offline classes. Especially, that with the kid, my daughter, it's very difficult to leave her behind and then to travel for, for so many days. So, and I was receiving so many queries that, please visit our cities or please have an online class. And thankfully, an academy agreed to give us this platform and to have this dedicated goal for the 150 short, so that it does not create any confusion with any other ongoing batch on the Plus platform. So that's the reason that we are doing it separately. And yes, also to make it affordable for everyone, because not all the students are there on the Plus already. There are many students who want exclusive access to 150 short. So let me just answer some queries here that I can see. uh, See, what's going to happen is, Dhruv, regarding the validity. So if you go, first of all, this course is a separate goal. It's a separate subscription that we need. Like, even if I would have had an offline class in your city, it would have been separate from whatever subscriptions you have ongoing. So please don't look at it like it's another money minting business that we are doing. As I said, it's basically to make it affordable and accessible to everyone who's not there on the Plus platform as well. Okay. And this is a 2 month subscription. See, at the same price that we were doing the offline, we are doing this online course as well. The advantage here is, Apart from that, apart from just one time in the offline, you get only one time access. If you miss on writing down any notes, you miss it forever. But here with the online platform of Unacademy, even if you miss a live class, that's a very common query that I'm getting. Even if you miss a live class due to your duties, due to your family commitments, work commitments, whatever emergency it might be, you would still be able to watch those sessions as recorded sessions later on as well. And it's not just one time watch, like you watch it once and you won't have access to it later on. You can watch it as many times as you want till the time your subscription is active, right? So that's why we have made it like 2 month subscriptions, so that this course, the 150 short will end on 16th of January according to the sessions that I've planned. You will get the entire schedule, what sessions we will have on what day. The entire schedule is given on the platform itself. We are starting on 20th December. If you guys can see this, the first session is at 11:30 a.m. on 20th. Every session I've planned for 1.5 hours. So good for you and good for me as well. It's neither very short nor very long. The initial few days, we are going to have two sessions. Like December 20, we have 11:30 a.m. and 10 p.m. also. Same is for December 21, then December 22 and December 23. And the plan is, because it's 150 topics, so the plan is to basically do, let me see. All right. So, not active here. Never mind. So the plan is basically to do 6 topics on an average in these each 25 sessions. I have grouped it, session 1, what's going to be there in session 1. Let me see if I can show you this. All right, so if you can see this one, this is how the sessions have been grouped as well. Session 1, we have 6 topics. Session 2, we have the rest 6 topics. Session 3, we have the rest of the 6 topics. Right, so whatever could be clubbed together. And so I've clubbed together like 6 topics on an average in each session in 1.5 hours. And these are the topics that are like must know. There would be topics which would overlap with the NF100 previous topics as well, right? Because not all the students have watched the NF100 sessions, right? So that's why I wanted to be sure that whatever topics are like the most important should be covered in this short 150, whether or not I have covered in the previous sessions. Basically to make it as a wholesome revision before the exam. So that's why you would see some overlap with the previously taken sessions as well. Okay. And let me tell you, okay, the queries here. How about the magic book? We actually wanted to give you the magic book as well along with this subscription. But because everything is happening so fast, we don't have time. The FMGE exam is on 20th of January. So if you would have got into the integrities of printing the book and the logistically shipping the book to all the students who are subscribing, it did not seem to be very feasible. So I'll make it easy for each one of you. I'll be sharing the PDF tomorrow itself. There are still some changes to be made in the soft copy. So working on that. So tomorrow I will be sharing the PDF of the entire book. You would get it in the community. Like if you are subscribed to the platform, you would get it in the community as well. So on the app, on the Unacademy app. So I'm going to share the PDF of the entire book, because it's not possible to ship to each one of you. It would take a long time and you will not receive the book before we start the course. So you would miss on writing the notes. That's why what we have decided is I'll share the PDF of the entire book at one go. You can get it printed for yourself. You can do it black and white or you can do it colored as well, whatever is feasible for you, whatever is more convenient for you. So, the students who make notes in the iPad, they can just do it in the soft copy. The students who don't use iPad, who are like me, not very, very pro with iPad, so you can just get the printout of the entire book at one go, right? And just bind it. You can do a spiral binding. And then, when we do the classes, like we would do in the offline class, the topics that we are discussing, side by side, you should be making notes as we are discussing. That should be your target. Like I said, the advantage here is even if you don't make the notes while in the class, you are not missing on anything, because post class, you will get the annotated PDF as well of each session, right? So whatever I am writing, you will get that PDF as well post class. So you can complete the notes after the class as well. right? So we will I will be sharing the PDF for tomorrow. Like I said, there are few changes to be made. Abhishek, this is for NEET PG, FMG, INICT, for everyone, the most important 150 topics. And if you some students, if you think that the price is high, like I said, it's very similar to the offline classes as well. And apart from that, once we finish this short 150 course, which is going to end on 16th of January, right? So the entire schedule, the batch will end on 16th of January. So 16th of January पे जब ये खत्म होगा, उसके बाद we will have 1 more month before the NEET PG comes in. So after 16th January, I'll be coming up with another course as well, something which is going to help you in the last minute revision as well. So remember that it's not just the 150 short topics that you are getting with this subscription. It's going to be whatever I can give you the best for the NEET PG exam as well, for your last minute revision. It could be anything varying from the KBMDs, that is the MCQ practice, the PYQ practice, the first 8 last minute revision, or maybe it could be another top 100 topics or another top 150 topics. Honestly, I've not planned on that, but I'm just thinking out aloud with each one of you and letting you know that this is the plan that I might have once this 150 short topics end. So remember that this subscription is not only for the 150 short topics. After 16th of January, we'll be having ongoing classes till the NEET PG as well, right? So that's the plan basically. Yes, Ravi Kiran. So 150 short and the PYQs is good enough to crack your exam. In this PDF that I would be sharing of the magic book, basically, in the end, I've also given the list of the other topics apart from these 150 topics that you should be doing before your exam. So that will be a handy list for you, basically, to revise before the exam. Make sure you do those. Okay. For FMG, is it sufficient? See, let me clarify some things. No matter how many classes, how many notes, how many videos you do, the final performance in the exam depends on you. If you ask me the relevance of the topics, the 150 short topics, I am expecting a lot of questions from these topics in the upcoming exam, be it FMG or be it NEET PG. But how to apply the knowledge that you are learning from these classes, it's entirely a personal game, right? Whether we are able to apply it in the MCQs, that's very different, right? So basically, I would be acting as a catalyst, as a facilitator to help you remember all these 150 topics with the easy tricks, right? Whatever are the difficult to remember topics, I'm going to help you with those. So where this will be conducted, Dr. Sean Murphy. So what do we have is on the Unacademy app, there's a separate goal, like, the medical PG mnemonics karke goal hai. What you can do is in your app, when you go to the me profile, your profile, add the goal of medical PG mnemonics. That is where this goal will go on. This is going to be separate from the NEET PG live goal. And another easy thing is I've added the link. Okay, you have the link which is pinned for the course. That link that you can see in the live chat, that will land you directly to the course, right? So this link will land you here, and let me show you that what do you need to do if you're planning to subscribe is when you go to get the subscription, it's a 2 months. Like I said, we could do it just 1 month as well for this cost of approximately 4K, because that is what we were doing in the offline. One time access to short, it was approximately 4K, right? But to make sure that even if you miss the live classes, you want to revise it, you want to watch it later, the recorded classes. So we have done it minimum for 2 months. So 2 months hai, you would see that it's 4499. You can use a referral code. You can use the code Dr. Nikita like I'm doing here, or any other code that you have. And once you use the code, you get a discount, and that makes it a total of 4049, right? So basically, after applying the code, you can see that the cost is 4049 for 2 months. And as I said, it's not only for short 150, it's also for the other course, very, very high yield course that's going to come after this. Basically the short 150. So Shikar, as I said, 1 month bacha exam mein, Dr. Sean, for FMG students. See, we could not do it separately. If I had to do it for 1 month, again, as I said, considering the pricing that we have done in the offline as well, whatever I do, I'm going to get this backlash from somewhere or the other. if I do it for less on online as compared to offline, then the offline students would be like, why did you charge us so much? And if I'm doing on the regular plus platform, then the students who are not on the Unacademy Plus would be like, we cannot afford the 10K wala subscription, the minimum subscription that we have on Unacademy Plus platform. So, somewhere or the other, there's always going to be a group of students who will be dissatisfied with whatever I am trying to do from my end. So trust me that I am trying to do whatever is the best for the majority of the students. It's very difficult to satisfy everyone. So please try to understand the limitations that I also have as an individual, right? But at least I'm grateful that we have got this opportunity to conduct the Short 150 so that nobody of you gets this FOMO, right? Many of you were having this FOMO कि हमारे city में Short 150 नहीं हो रहा है. We are missing on that. So that's the reason I have had tried my best to I've tried my best to do that. Agent, remember that no book, no investment for auditorium. You are absolutely right on that. But as I said, you are not just getting one short 150. Consider it as it's like two short 150 courses that you are getting at this pricing. Because as I said, it's not just the one course that we have. उसके बाद हमारे और course भी आएंगे. So basically, it's gonna be more, right? So that's it. So I hope the queries, any other queries that you have, guys, please let me know. You will get the PDF tomorrow. So I'll share it in the first half of the day itself tomorrow, so that you can get it printed, and you can use it from the class for the class starting from tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 20th December at 11:30. Right. So Manoj, recorded classes will be available till NEET PG. See, it's a 2-month subscription basically. So whenever you take the subscription for 2 months, it would be valid. Once you take the subscription, it will show you the date जब तक वो valid है ना? So basically, it's going to be valid for 2 months. So see, another query: if you have watched all the NF100, is it compulsory to attend? I would not say that it's compulsory to attend. Like if you've watched all the NF100, you can see the list of the topics that are going to be covered in these sessions. If you see that there are some topics, of course, which are not covered in NF100. There are quite a few topics which have not been covered. There are some which are already covered. If you want that one place revision, right, कि जहाँ पे एक साथ सब कुछ revise हो रहा है end में, like just 1.5 hour sessions and everything is getting revised. I mean, if that is good enough for you, then you can definitely watch this. No, Dr. Ravi Kiran, it's not necessary to get the color printout only. Even if you get the black and white printout, even that should be good enough, because ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत सारे images हैं इसमें, कि it's all images. So rather, let me show you, let me give you a glimpse of the magic book so that it gives you an idea कि ये book में actually है क्या. So see, this is how we have categorized the subject wise. We have the topics. So you have this, and then there are these blank spaces that we have in the book for you to make the notes. So it's like a workbook sort of thing, right? So the messages that I've been getting for the book only, this is a workbook sort of thing, guys. Even if you get the workbook, the blank book, it's not going to help you much, right? So you need to make the notes in the class. It's like revising with your friend, someone who's reading with you, studying with you, and you're revising. So we have these images in the initial part, and there are those tables, and everywhere we have these blank spaces basically to make the notes. And at the end of each subject, we have given the few blank pages as well to make the notes, right? The extra points that you need to add. So this is what you would see in the entire book basically, right? Like let's say this is pharyngeal apparatus derivatives. So you see this, the entire table is there where we would read, we would discuss together, and we would complete this table, right? So it's a workbook, so even a black and white printout would do. Okay. So people who have attended the Short 150 offline already, like I conducted in Hyderabad and Delhi, the topics are the same. So this Short 150 is the same. बट उसके बाद में लाइक आई सेड 16 जनवरी के बाद में जो आपका एग्जाम तक द 5th मार्च तक जो भी क्लासेस हम करेंगे फरवरी में, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी डिफरेंट. सो दिस फर्स्ट पार्ट इज गोइंग टू बी द सेम, right? So as I said, this is a separate goal from the NEET PG Live. The current subscribers of the Unacademy NEET PG as well, this is a separate subscription. It's not the same. But like I said, it's very difficult, with just one platform. It's very difficult for me to tell the system कि भाई ये मेरे already NEET PG के subscribers हैं, so for this code give them a free access. It's very very difficult to do that technically, right? And there are many students, like I said, who are not on Plus already. So that's why, to get that uniformity, everybody at one place for this dedicated short 150 and the last minute revision, it's a separate goal. So we need to subscribe separately for that. Okay. So will it cover the short subjects? So you would get the list of the topics already, right? I'll be sharing the PDF tomorrow, so you can have the list of the topics that I would be covering. There are few topics that I'm taking from the 19 subjects. It's not possible to do everything from all subjects. But after that, jo bhi hoga, we will try to do the rapid revision, the binge revision sessions, like we do before the exam. That is what we would be doing. PDF will be shared on the Unacademy app itself in the community for the Plus subscribers, right? So you would get it on the Unacademy app. I'll notify you on the Telegram group that the PDF has been shared. If you are not able to access that, please let me know. We will work that out. It's showing validity till February 14 whenever we subscribe. Dhruv, let me check with the product team whether there's any glitch there. Ideally, it should not be that way. It's a 2 months. So if it's 2 months, it's basically should be like whenever you subscribe, uske baad 2 months. I will get in touch with the team and I'll get back to you on that. Okay. So does that answer the queries? And why this plan, why we have launched this in so much hurry, like without giving you the hard copies of the books? Because as I said, it was also important to complete this short 150 course by January 16. See, online it is not possible to have that, to complete the entire short 150 in 3 days. Like we do in offline, ki 12 hours ke classes karke. Online mein, it's actually not possible, neither for you nor for me, to sit at, for the online classes at one go. So that's why we are doing it like just 1.5 hour sessions, so that this does not disturb your daily target schedule as well. You can easily accommodate it in your daily schedule. So वो January 20 के पहले भी complete करना था. That's the reason वो हमको अभी start करना ही था, so that the FMG students can also benefit and we complete it before the FMG exam. How many pages are there in Magic Book? I believe you can see here it's 284 pages. In the end, like I said, there are those important topics ke list as well. Like you can see, her subject ke we have given the important topics that you should be doing apart from these 150 topics, right? So that gives you the list. In the end, 10 pages you get that list as well. Okay. Any other queries, guys? Any other queries? How many questions come from this PDF? So I can tell you that in the AIIMS exam, the recent AIIMS exam, we had conducted this short 150 one session before the AIIMS in the first week of November. AIIMS was on 13 November. There were around 50 questions from the topics that we discussed, the 150 topics. उसमें से AIIMS के 200 questions में से 50 questions इसमें से थे. So I'm hoping and I'm praying the same for the upcoming FMG and NEET PG exam. I hope everything goes the way that we are expecting and we get to see a lot of questions from these topics. The time of class, see, as I said, you will be able to see the entire schedule here on the website. You have the entire schedule which is there that you would be able to see. ठीक है कि टाइमिंग्स क्या है, रोज कब कब होने वाला है. यू कैन एक्चुअली कीप अ रिमाइंडर फॉर योरसेल्फ कि दिसंबर 20 को हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. एक सेशन है सुबह 11:30 बजे, एक सेशन है रात को 10 बजे. 21st को भी सेम है, 22nd को भी सेम है, 23rd को भी सेम है. एंड सो आफ्टर दैट वी विल हैव जस्ट one session a day. The initial 3-4 days, it's 2 sessions a day, then it's just only 1 session a day. The entire timetable is uploaded on the batch link itself. Okay. All right. Yes, Mahadir. Many topics you would see कि FMG के इसमें cover हो जाएंगे. You need to definitely complement it with the previous year questions. You don't have any escape for that. Yes, yes. So basically, this will be like a 20th notebook. All you need to do is make notes in the class. Then, whenever you are doing the PYQs of a particular subject, like I said in the magic book, you have the blank pages. उसमें आप आपके notes add कर दो जब आप PYQ solve कर रहे हो. Whatever you are learning, whatever you think that you need to remember, add into this magic book so that when you're going to the examination hall one day prior while going to examination hall, the one resource that you can have is basically this book, right? Lone warrior, I would love to do that, planning one more, like after this 150, planning one more 150 car session. But I, of course, I'm not committing for that right now because I have family commitments as well after 16th of January. So I'm actually क्या करेंगे, but जो भी करेंगे, trust me, it's gonna be something which will help you for your exam. Whether we will call it another short 150, or whether it's going to be binge revision of the subjects, or whether it's going to be the PYQs discussion, whatever it is, it's going to be, of course, important. Okay. Uh, Vivek, I've already answered your query ki why we are doing it as a separate goal. MK, another offline session. There won't be any other offline session. As of now, nothing is planned. So that's the reason that I'm getting this online so that no matter wherever you are, it's Nagpur, it's Pune, it's Kolkata, it's Lucknow, Chennai, Bangalore, wherever it is, like you guys are able to attend it. है ना, तो इसीलिए हम इसको ऑनलाइन कर रहे हैं because it's very difficult to reach everywhere. And I didn't want the students to get into that FOMO as well. Okay. Arpit, so I'm talking about the morning shift itself in INICT. I had shared the message from one of the students कि morning shift के बाद ही the student message कि approximately 50 questions were there. Right, so I'm talking about just one shift. Yes, of course you can save the PDF, guys. So I'll be sharing the PDF for everyone also if you want. I don't mind doing that. Soft copy सबको मिलेगी. Don't worry on that front. ठीक है. It's 2K per month, guys. Yes, मैंने वही mention किया था. So Ravi Kiran, after 2 months subscription, can we extend to another 1 month up to 5th March? See, whatever is the possible thing that I can do from my end, like having a word with the Unacademy team as well, like, what can we do? Whether we can just have a subscription which will extend it till 5th March. Whatever is the best possible, we'll try to do that. See, everything takes time to be implemented, especially on the the online platforms. It takes time. So trust me, it's not easy. It was not easy to get this also done, having this separate short 150. But I'm again, as I said, like, gratefully it happened. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन बैंक के लिए क्या करना है? Okay. All right, so I hope this answers majority of your questions, guys. So again, a reinforcement of whatever I mentioned. The book, I'll be sharing the PDF so that you can get a printout. Please do it tomorrow because we are starting day after tomorrow. Second, the cost is showing 4,500, but with the referral codes, using the code like Dr. Nikita, it's for 4K for 2 months. And you are not just getting one short 150, and that is also not just one time watch. You can watch it later. You can watch it as many times as you want. You get another course which is going to be equivalent to second short 150. So basically, you are getting equivalent to 2 short 150 courses with this one subscription. Right. And plus you will get the annotated PDFs also after every class as well. अगर आप खुद notes नहीं बना रहे हो या आप खुद print out नहीं ले रहे हो PDF का, which I would be sharing, you will still get the annotated PDFs after every class. You can merge them together and at the end you can have that one PDF of the annotated whatever I'm making notes in the class. तो आप वो भी कर सकते हो, ठीक है. Should plus subscribers who have completed all mnemonics capsule get this? Dr. Ravilo, if you've watched all the sessions that I've taken on the Plus platform also, like in the last 3 years, not just the recent year, so maybe you can skip on this as well. There would be new things that would always come in here and there. So the choice is absolutely yours. प्रवीण, वो तो आप ही बताओगे एग्जाम के बाद कि कितने क्वेश्चंस आए. एज आई सेड कि आई एम ट्राइंग माई बेस्ट कि उतना सब कराऊं कि आपका एग्जाम क्लियर हो जाए. इफ यू डू दिस एंड आई एम होपिंग दैट मेनी क्वेश्चंस विल बी कवर्ड. ठीक है. So does this answer your queries, guys? So you can access this course by the link which is given in the chat, the live chat. The link is pinned. You can just go there. And if you think that this is gonna help you, so you can take the subscriptions, and I'll see you on December 20th, that is day after tomorrow, at 11:30 a.m. for the first class. So like I said, the first session is going to cover these topics: the skull foramina, the neuroanatomy part of brainstem, cranial nerves, the blood supply of the brain, the neural crest cell derivatives, and the eye embryology, and whatever is around these topics which is important, right? The cranial nerves, functional columns, the brainstem syndrome, switch artery block, whatever is important, whatever has been asked in the previous year exams, I'll be telling you those as well in the sessions. Right, the first session का target हमारा ये है. सेकेंड में हमारे ये टॉपिक्स होने वाले हैं: द अपर लिम्ब नर्व इंजरीज, everything related to upper limb basically put together, the anatomy and the orthopedics. So upper limb nerve injuries, brachial plexus injury, the fractures and the nerve injuries, and then we have the dermatomes and the reflexes root values, and we have the types of joints. So this is going to be like the rapid last minute revision. Even if you have watched the previous NF100 topics and or the mnemonics batch, it's going to be like one place revision of all the important topics. Okay? All right. So I hope this answers all your queries, guys, and whatever is possible from my end, I try to do that. Trust me, we don't have this intention of emptying your pockets or re-minting the money. We have seen that if we give everything for free as well, then it is not valued. We have personally experienced that. So whatever is possible, I'll try to do the best from my end. Have that faith. And it's not only just monetarily but also otherwise as well. Whatever best possible I can give in these last days for helping you to crack this exam, I would do it. You can see that even if it's like midnight, post midnight, but since I'd committed कि मैं आपके साथ I'll come live and discuss all your queries, solve all your queries that you have regarding this session. That's why we are having this session so late as well, right? So hoping to see you all guys on December 20th for this short 150 session. The PDF will be shared tomorrow. Okay, so that was for this one, and thank you so much for joining in so late as well. And good night, take care, and keep studying, keep revising, and keep winning. And yes, all the Unacademy Plus subscribers, I'll be seeing you tomorrow 8 a.m. as well for the emergency radiology session that we have, the 1.5 hour class, 8 to 9:30 a.m. It's all going to be emergency radiology. That's for the Unacademy Plus subscribers. All right. So